I don't know what I did wrong. I want to figure it out before. I'm bearing gifts.
I literally just grabbed a monster out of the fridge. Thank you, bro.
Come bearing more gifts.
Oh man.
Here you go, sir.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know.
Woohoo.
What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Today's the day, and I'm nervous to paint this bed. I'm not a very good painter, but I will be if I keep working my hardest. This thing's all ready to go. Basically, the plan is we need to pull it, maybe pull it outside. I'm gonna cover all the walls with that plastic sheeting, cover the floor. I don't wanna paint anything. This isn't my shop. I mean, I'm renting it, but it's not mine. I don't own it, so I don't wanna destroy it. Set the bed back down, clean it, paint it. That's the general consensus. Dude, this is insane. At-home DIY spray booth for $50. We have our whole spray paint. We have our whole bait. Oh, what is wrong with me? I think I'm high off of MS 251. We have our whole paint booth set up. Plastic all around, should be good. Cars are all covered. No worries there. We don't want to paint anything on the inside of the bed, so we're gonna mask that. We're gonna mask where the taillights sit, and then the wheel wells, we're gonna mask all of that off in there as well. And then we can get to painting. I really wish we had airflow in here. It's a little sketchy. We might die today. We are ready to start painting, almost. So what we're gonna do right now is clean the whole bed off with this Prep All Wax and Grease Remover. So what you're supposed to do is, I'm gonna wet down the first towel, wipe it down, and then go over it with the second towel. And the second towel will be dry. After we clean the bed, we're gonna wait about 15 minutes. We're gonna hit it with a tack cloth, and then right after the tack cloth, we can start painting. Calm yourself, Devin. This isn't a big deal. You've done this before. I'm nervous. Am I even doing this right? Won't know unless you try, right? Next move, tack rag. Immediately after that, paint. So that means I gotta put on my big bad suit. Just sprayed out the last coat of base. We're gonna wait about 1 hour and then head back in and spray out the clear. Quarantine life. Time to move on to clear coat. This is what we are using, Luma base. And you mix it 4-to-1. 4 parts of this to 1 part of activator. 10 to 15 minutes in between each coat. Do not apply more clear after 1 hour of applying previous coats clear. All right guys, this is where we are at with the bed. All of the clear coat is sprayed out. We definitely went on pretty dang thick. I do see some runs already, so that'll be fun to sand out. Never really had a sand out runs before. Oh yeah, we definitely got quite a few. Wow. This was 4 coats of clear just because the first 2 or 3 coats I laid down, I felt like I wasn't going on thick enough. It's very hazy looking. So the last coat we were running out of clear, I just hosed it on. And I figured if I have to sand out a few runs, it's better than sanding out a ton of haziness in the bed.
My lungs are coated in clear coat.
We cannot do anything in the shop until probably tomorrow because it's so nasty in there right now. I don't want to open the door and get dust all over my runs. You guys are gonna laugh when I show you these runs in person tomorrow. I suck at painting. And now I don't care. I'll get better eventually, but I think we're gonna take out the M3. The M3 build is starting soon, so we wanna get some before shots of it. And Jared is trying to get better at car photography as well.
I need practice.
You could always take your car out too.
That's ugly.
Cold start me, boy. You need a cold start for the boys. I love the Christmas tree effect. Fire up the M3 and we got a Christmas tree on the dash. Christmas lights, I mean. I'm so excited to stand out on my runs. I feel like this car's not very cool, so we gotta find cool spots.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you try to take photos of a stock car. We found some really good locations in downtown Spokane. There's always really good spots. There was an alleyway down there, then this little black wall area right here. We're gonna try something new. What's it called, a panning shot?
Yeah, where I'm standing still and you're driving by and I'm taking your photos.
I'm gonna drive down this road right here a couple thousand times, and Jared's gonna shoot a couple thousand photos. Woo! Fire?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is sick.
I dig it.
This man, what? Look at this man. We have to interview him for sure. He's been gone for too long.
Why don't you let me drive this fucker?
Go drive it right now.
Alright.
He's gonna lose a rod bearing for sure.
I'll break it.
You wanna go rip?
I'll break it.
All right.
Shit.
What's up, bro?
Do you trust me? Oh, dude, this is fancy.
Fancy ass button.
I guess my truck has that too, but I didn't know BMWs were this nice. This sounds weird. Like having a V8 and it doesn't feel quite as fast because you got like such a broad power. The freaking woodworks over here.
You just told me a secret. I gotta sit down for this.
All right, I'm making a comeback. It's been like 6 months. It's about time to kind of fire the channel back up. I'm gonna switch up content a little bit. You guys will see. If you guys follow me, you'll see the content's gonna be a little bit different.
Gardening 101.
Gardening, yeah, I started garden, and so we're gonna be doing some freaking gardening. So
that's sick, dude.
it's pretty lit though.
We were in a battle for a while for subs.
Dude, I know. Like we were neck and neck for a while, and then now you put like 30 or 40,000 on me.
Damn, I can see the runs and jewels from here.
I want to see. I haven't seen yet.
Don't laugh too hard.
Holy shit, dude.
That's a big old boy. That
You
whole
just sit there like.
yeah, pretty much. I was trying to get it smooth, but it didn't work. I like them thick, bro. What can I say?
You're never gonna burn through the clear.
If I had to give myself an honest rating on it, I'd probably call it like a 3.5 out of 10. Basically what we gotta do, well, here, if you haven't seen yet, they said you can wait 12 hours and then sand it, wet sand it. So we have a ton of orange peel to get out. We have lots of runs and drills to get out. Or not lots, there's one major one there. This whole area right here is sagging a little bit. That's a little bit of a run right there. So honestly, like 2 runs, but the whole thing needs to be wet sanded and knock all this orange peel way down. I did 4 coats, 3 or 4 coats, I don't remember, of clear. We have a lot of material on here to work with, so we should be good. But the plan is 1,000 grit, 1,500 grit, and then 3,000 Trizac on the DA, all wet. And then as soon as we do that, we can buff it out, polish it out, and it should be mint. I'm sad though, because I know I can do better. That's why I'm sad. It is what it is. It's all a learning curve to me. It's my second paint job, and this is shitty. Here we go, boys. Let's see what I can manage. Oh, that already flattened out so much. This is gonna be way too easy. Why am I tripping? One thing I'm gonna be very conscious of is not going over the edges. Edges are very, very easy to burn through. So there, and there. You don't wanna burn through there. It almost looks like tiny little pinholes or something. This is what we ended up with. What the fuck did I do wrong? So, we're gonna be respraying this full bed. I don't know what I did wrong. I want to figure it out before I respray it. But I got to sanding and noticed all this little white dots coming through. It's gonna be impossible to show on camera. So I decided I'm gonna polish one little section, buff and polish it, and they're insanely bad. So I don't know if it's tiny little pinholes in the base to where the primer, the gray primer is showing through, or if something was actually in the paint or in the clear or in the gun when I sprayed it. It's gonna be kind of impossible to tell. It almost does look like there's just a ton of tiny little holes. And then when you sand it, when you start sanding on it, they really just come through, and then you polish it and it looks like you painted it half white. Damn, I suck at painting.
Bro, I feel like you prepped well too. Like,
I didn't, yeah, I spent so much fucking time.
Did you cleaned like it was clean, it was...
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have to worry about sanding the shitty orange peel out, because next job is gonna be better.
The price of learning.
It sucks we just ripped down all the plastic too.
Yeah.
So it looks like solvent pop used from Too Fast a Reducer, says Bob. I was using medium reducer. I just spent like 4 hours sanding.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
What's up?
Just trying to fix my shitty paint job.
It's kind of hard to tell in the picture what you got going on. To me, it kind of looks like, and like I say, it's hard to see in the picture, but it looks like it's solvent popped. Are you at your shop?
Yeah, I'm at the shop.
I'll run by really quick. I just headed home.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate it, Bob.
Okay, see you.
He's gonna fucking laugh at my orange peel.
Bob's the goat though.
Yeah, I know. So Bobby's dad is coming over. Bob has been painting for, I don't know, like his whole life, 20, 30 years. And he's gonna come check it out, try to diagnose what exactly happened, give me some tips and tricks, and I guess from there we can respray it. I don't know. There's no other option. I'm not gonna just, wipe my ass on it and call it a day.
Set it on fire.
Oh, Devin.
I know.
For poo's sakes.
Sucks.
Because, they're turning white because it's the residue left from the clear. So what they are is little pops in the paint. Oh, shit, though. Been there, done it.
Yeah.
I've learned, not because I'm smart, it's because I fucked up so much shit.
It's a redneck in the shop trying to figure it out though.
Just call me next time. I know you want to do it, just get the shit done.
Yeah. All right, so Bobby's dad just showed up and we pretty much narrowed it down to solvent pop, and he said the reason for that was because we put on way too much clear, so the solvents couldn't escape from the clear. That's the gist of what I understood. So what we're gonna do is simply sand down the bed again with 320 and then 600, remask the entire shop, remask the bed, and then he's actually gonna come over here when I'm ready to paint, hopefully tomorrow, get this thing sprayed out, and it should look a lot better anyway because there's so much orange peel and it's so wavy and ugly right now because I suck at painting. That should look a lot better the second time around. All right, we just got back to the shop. I went and picked up some 320 grit for the DA. We should be able to DA pretty much the entire bed. There's gonna be some areas that we will have to hand sand, but 320 should knock down all of that orange peel, all of that waviness that we have, and then I'm gonna go over it with 600 just to get the 320 stand scratches out. I took a little breather, took a little break. I was very, very frustrated earlier. Obviously, I think a lot of people would be in this situation, but I realized that it's not gonna do me any good being pissed off about this. Only thing I can do is learn from my mistakes, and that's what I try to show to you guys here on the channel is there's always gonna be issues that you run into, and the easy thing to do in this situation would just to be throw it back on the truck, go drop the bed off at an actual paint shop. Like I could go bring it to Bob, bring it to their shop, and pay them a couple $1,000s to do it and do it right. But that's not gonna help me long term. That's not gonna help me in the future. That's not gonna help me better my skills as a mechanic or whatever you want to call me. I like to be well versed in pretty much any aspect of a car, and just giving up on the project, it wouldn't help that situation whatsoever. So that is why I choose to redo stuff myself. I keep trying and trying and trying until I get it right. It doesn't always go right the first time around, as you guys can see. Stuff happens, and how you deal with it, I think, is what is key. Just to give up and move on and walk away and be pissed off the rest of my life would not be the right thing to do in this situation. So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna do it right the second time around, I hope. Thankfully, Bob is willing to come help, because without that, I would have to call Austin again. And I'm sure Austin gets annoyed when I call him every day. All right, guys, we are all finished up sanding the bed. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.
We got all sorts of dash lights going on here. Typical Devin fashion.